Hello everybody, I am Vatsal Shah and I am here to share some information about value stream mapping. In supply chain, there is a process which drive supply chain, but the process have some inefficiency. So to find out the inefficiency and to improve that, we use value stream mapping. Value stream is a flow of process or information of product to customer. So to find out the inefficiency, we have to create a value stream mapping. So there are the steps of creating value stream mapping. The first step for the value stream mapping is to identify the process that to be analyzed. So for example, let we take the EHV line. For EHV line, what we want to analyze? If we want to analyze EHV line on the base of lead time, then we will select the lead time, and according to the lead time we will make the value stream process. So that is the first step to identify the process to analyze. Second step is to make a current state value stream mapping chart. So the value stream mapping chart consists of full process of the supply chain. In that full process consists of customer information given to the sales information given to the order management or production control unit. That production control unit will share the information to the services, purchase team, manufacturing team, store team, and they will produce the material. So after the issuing of the material or receiving of the material, there is some process of manufacturing. After that, the material will be ready and given to the customer. This is the full process of value stream mapping. Our third step is to access the current state value stream mapping. We have to gather the information of the current process, to analyze that process, and by analyzing that process we have to identify the waste or the inefficient part of the process which can be improved. So third step is to identify the loopholes or waste of the process in the whole supply chain. Our fourth and the final step of the value stream mapping is to create a future state stream mapping. The future state stream mapping includes the improvement in the process, and which will help us to apply the new change in this process very easily. So this is the fourth step of applying the value stream mapping. To understand the value stream mapping, we will take an example of our product line. So we will consider EHV as a product line. So we have taken the process of EHV by customer booking to the customer delivery. So in that, our first point is to identify the area of analysis. So we have to analyze on the area of lead time. So first step is done. Second step, we have to create a value stream mapping of current state, so that we have to understand the process. So what is the process of order booking and order delivery? First process, customer book the order, which is conveyed by the sales team to the planning team. Planning team will check the availability of the material, and if material is not available, they will give the information or pass on the information to the purchase team. Purchase team will follow their process and get the material from the market to the factory, which having some lead time. After the material come to the company, store will issue the material, which will be converted into finished good by the production team. After the product is completed and FG is ready, quality will check and if inspection is involved by the customer, inspection is done, and after that we will dispatch the FG to the customer. This is the full process of EHV or any product line in our company. So to second step is this is our process. Third step of the process is to access or analyze the current state value stream and find the loophole. So as we taken the example of EHV, to reduce the lead time, we have to reduce the lead time of raw material to be come from the market to company. So we will attack on that particular area, and by identifying that problem, we will get the idea that we have to solve this problem with the help of different tools, like keeping the system stock, safety stock in the system by using a supermarket concept. These are some ideas which can be implemented on the current state. Fourth step is to make a new future stream value stream mapping. So what we do, we will change the process of planning to purchase and purchase to raw material by adding the tool like supermarket and safety stock, which will help us to reduce the raw material lead time, and finally it convey our aim of reducing the FG lead time. So this is the process of value stream mapping, an example which will be helpful to understand the value stream mapping. So this is the small informative video on value stream mapping which I have tried to make, and if there is a mistake, then please write me in the comment. I will try to resolve that problem and give the information in the better manner in the next video. So thank you.